Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. What a great way to end the week with some Los Al Jazz, right? What a great end the semester with some Los Al Jazz. What a great end the year with some Los Al Jazz. What do you think? And what a great way to end a pandemic with some Los Al Jazz. What do you think? That's what I think. Gosh. Wow, I'm so excited for the show you're about to see. Not just because, we haven't done this in a long time. Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt. But because if you read the message, this is going to change your life. It is. It's going to change their lives and change your life. And because that's what music does. And look at this group. This is Jazz 3. Round of applause for Jazz 3. This is our first actual performance for most of them as a Griffin. And I'm so proud of them. But before we begin, I want to make sure we give a shout out to, I believe I saw board members here. So Miss Marlis Davidson, and we here in the house, Marlis Davidson and her husband Stan are here, right? And we have Diana Hill and Mr. Randy Hill. Diana Hill, board members, and husband Randy Hill. I saw Dr. Speratos in the back. Say hello to Dr. Speratos in the back. I think I see some other teachers out there too, from staff members as well. And this whole event could not have happened with a lot of people. So I want to make sure I recognize them. The first group, fantastic group of parents who have been serving your students and helping me create all sorts of magic throughout the year, whether it's a Winter Inspiration 2020, Reimagine the Music, whether it's a Spotlight show. It's once a month, this group of parents come together and we go through Zoom and we have ideas and we have plans and we create, and it's our magical booster board. So if you're a booster board member, if you're in the audience, would you please stand? We have Colleen Ryan, our president, Loretta DePerry, vice president, Porty Trevetti, our secretary, Suzanne Halbron, our treasurer, and Cynthia Murnane, our director of fundraising. Please stand, and let's give them a big round of applause because they work tirelessly. And what you see behind me and all year long has been from their tireless work. Okay. All right. Ready for some music? Here we go. Jazz 3. How High the Moon. You heard from Leonardo Miranda on the trombone. Leonardo Miranda on the trombone. We had Zachary Zoni on the trombone. Zach, wave high. Wave, say hello. There you go. And then Alonzo Monk on the tenor saxophone. This next tune, so every one of the bands, we today may have been the first actually rehearsed. We actually rehearsed as an entire ensemble, and each group, I gave them one song that's just challenging enough, right? So we could really be excited about working hard, and this next song is that one, and every one of the groups has a song that's just, and they really went for it. I'm really proud of them, how well they accomplished on this next tune. It's called Emergency Stopping Only. Oh, yeah. The saxophones were burning. Burning saxophones. Who soloed on that song? We had Leonardo Miranda on the trombone and Diego Herrera on the trumpet. Diego Herrera. All right. All right. You know, I'm going to break the rules a little bit. Is it okay if I break the rules a little bit? I was supposed to tell the students who, what awards they got today, the Student Choice Awards. Every year we do Student Choice Awards, and the students choose amongst themselves, their peers, you know, things like leadership and most spirited, and I was supposed to do that earlier to save a little bit of time. But it's not too cold right now, is it? Okay, I'm going to do that because these students deserve it. Here we go, Jazz 3. You may have already seen it on the posters earlier, and the posters and the chairs and a lot of these things that were set up early, speakers, these big heavy speakers. We have a group of students called Jazz Tech. Jazz Tech. If you're a part of Jazz Tech, raise your hand in here. Right, Jazz Tech. All right, I have it right here in my notes. We have, well, right here. There it is. Jackie Ruckers on Jazz Tech, Josh Butler, Ava Hennessy, Gina LaRoe, Zoe Ronow, Eric Schultz, and Sophia Hopkins are in Jazz Tech. Round of applause for Jazz Tech. So, Jazz Tech put those posters together. So you may already notice that the leadership award that the students gave to each other was for Zoe Ronow, Leadership Award. Most spirited, Jeremiah Finale. Most improved, Josh Butler on the drums back there, laying down that nice groove. And the most valuable, the Student Choice Award, they chose this themselves amongst their peers, Leonardo Miranda. Round of applause for the Student Choice Awards. Okay. So I wasn't supposed to do that, but thank you for allowing me to do that. Now, these next awards are called the Directors Awards. And those awards, we have medals for you, and after the concert, we'll give you those medals. Come to the room, and we'll give those to you. These next awards also have medals, and there is one that has a plaque as well. So these are the awards, the prestigious awards that we give out every year. And I have a Shining Star Award. And in Jazz 1, you'll see we have an award called the Woody Herman Award. It's a national award, recognized nationally, and on the wall there's a perpetual plaque. And a student in Jazz 1 will receive that. Pretty special honor. And there's an award called the Louis Armstrong Award, and it's also a nationally recognized award, perpetual plaque, name on the wall. But these awards here, they do receive recognition, and because I know that everybody's a star, right? And we all shine, but there's certain students that just, they really have stood out all year long. And so I call this the Shining Star Award, somebody who's working really hard. This student made it into the SCSBOA Honor Ensemble. This student is always prepared. This student always checking in for understanding. Mr. Padilla, did I do this right? Mr. Padilla, I got the thing. I just want to make sure, always turning in things, and he's always has his part ready to go, and he is shining brighter than the brightest stars. It's just hard to do in this band. And when the Shining Star Award goes to Andrew Ben Savage. After the show, we have something for you, an award for you. Next is a service award. We have a student who, you probably have heard this, that during the year we were playing outside under a tent. Do you guys hear that? Under a tent. And we're very grateful that the district provided that. Those tents are expensive, right? And that was step one for getting us to play during school again, and we were very grateful for that. And there was one student who, every single day during her cohort, she helped with moving the cart, setting up the microphone, setting up the camera, plugging things in, and without fail, she was always ready to do that and setting it up to help me teach. And so, in a sense, she was serving the students. So the service award goes to Sia Zulakis. Say hi, Sia. Say hi. Okay. All right. I added an award this year called the Grit Award. The Grit Award. And we have Dr. Speratos did her doctoral dissertation on this idea of grit, right? Setting goals and knowing that sometimes between me and the goal there's some obstacles, right? And sometimes we have to either just figure out a plan, go around it, go above it, get some help, but no matter what, we stick with it, right? And we give our best no matter what because we want to get that goal. And so the Grit Award this year goes to a student who actually wasn't in class every single day, live. They were in class virtual every single day, right? And that's hard to do because you know that your students, it's challenging for them to be at home and be engaged, right? It's challenging for us to do that on the other side, to engage them. But this student was always engaged. As soon as his camera turned on, and yes, the camera was always on, his instrument was in his hand. Raising his hand, playing, turning in assignments, asking me questions, right? And no matter what, without fail, this student was always ready to go, and that takes grit and determination. And the Grit Award goes to Zachary Zoni. Say hi, Zach. The final director's recognitions is the Director's Award. And like the other awards, we have something for you after the concert. The Director's Award, there's a plaque, something you can put on your wall, on your mantle, on your dresser at home. And this is something that it's a student who, quite the leader, quite the individual, right? Quite the musician, quite the persistent practicer. And I think we all could agree in this band that the Director's Award should go to Leonardo Miranda. All right, we have one more song for you. This next song is called Stompin' at the Savoy. The Savoy Ballroom was a dance hall, I believe in Harlem, where Benny Goodman would play, jazz stars would play, and go, and they would all night hall ballroom. Final song, Jazz 3, Stompin' at the Savoy. Jazz 3, stop at the voice. Jazz 3, go ahead and stand up. Stand up. Big round of applause for Jazz 3. Fantastic. Awesome. Fantastic job, everyone. We'll set stage for some house music, and we'll be right back with Jazz 2. Good job, everyone. check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. All right. So you probably saw, some quick set change and people helping out. People you normally don't see, they're behind the scenes, but you might have just seen them helping out right now. That is our performing arts house manager, Mr. Beckett Johnson. He works behind the scenes with all the tech for the PAC. Round of applause for Mr. Beckett Johnson and his crew, right? And a microphone problem won't stop this show, so with the help of our sound engineer who came and set up all these cables with Mr. Johnson early all day today, Mr. Chap Cooper under the tent there. Round of applause for Chap Cooper. We appreciate him. And as you can see, we're going live stream. So everybody, hello, those of you who are watching at home. Hi, Mom. Mom, the show started. Mom. All right, there you are. Hi, Mom. All right. And live stream is happening because we have our amazing Griffin News team under the direction of Mr. Connor Brown and his amazing news team back in the van. Hello, back there in the van. All right. Before you is Jazz 2. You guys ready for some Jazz 2? All right, they're ready as well. Here we go. We're gonna start off with Blues 1. Band 0. It's a tough tune. Remember I talked about those challenging songs? This is the challenging song for Jazz 2, but I think it's kind of like Blues 1. The score is even right now. You'll see here in a second. Here we go. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blues 1, Los Al Jazz 2, 5. We won that game. We got that one. All right, it is time for the student awards. Now, we already gave out the Student Choice Awards, so as you can see on the wall, you have the posters that let us know who they are in Jazz 2. But it is time for the Director's Award. We have our Shining Star Award is someone who you may remember from the Spotlight performance. They did a special feature, and they had their own spotlight and then their own song they performed on the piano, Mr. Yoni Benheim, Shining Star. Yoni Benheim. Another student, Shining Star, who I've known for quite a while, since middle school, and this student started on an instrument that they're not playing right now, and they decided they wanted to be in jazz, and they have grit, they have determination, and soloing was something that they wanted to try a little bit of, and then a little bit of nudging from mom, from Mr. Padilla, and just the universe, I guess. She decided, let's really do this. And in the next song, you're going to hear her play her tenor saxophone, and the other Shining Star Award goes to Miss Kyra Fox. Service Award. Service Award is someone who leads the jazz tech and someone who is always trustworthy and we can always count on to help us create these outdoor performances, indoor performances, whether we're doing Tasteful LaSalle. This person will lead the crew, and Miss Jackie Rucker, Service Award. Thank you, Jackie. The Grit Award goes to a student who has been hanging in there and has a great attitude and has been sort of a soloist in this ensemble the entire year. and it's someone who is part of a section, a one-person section, and this student has never complained about it, right? Even gave a little extra performance, played even stronger, and we brought along some students to play along with him. But you know what? He was doing just fine, and we're so glad that we have extra musicians to play along with him today. But the Grit Award goes to Mr. Tyler Small. Way to go, Tyler. And we should recognize that we have members from Jazz 1 playing in our trombone section, right? We have Omar on bass trombone. Say hello to Omar. Leo. And we have Dennis on trombone as well. Thank you guys for being here. The Director's Award goes to an individual who is also very trustworthy, who leads his section. And in this section, you're kind of leading. You're in the pole position because you're in the front of the band, and fantastic attitude, trustworthy, great character. This is someone who can always, students I know look up to. He always has a smile. He laughs out loud at all sorts of things, and he makes the ensemble. He makes the room. He makes the place, the band, just a better place to be part of. So that is Mr. Matthew Kaiser. After tonight's concert, you come to the room, and we'll give all these awards out to you. All right. Next song is called Next Generation, Next Gen. Patrick Cotter on the tenor saxophone. Patrick Cotter. Kyra Fox on the tenor saxophone. Kyra Fox. Jack Wittenberg on the drums. Jack Wittenberg on the drums. I can take no credit for anything that these students are doing. You know, they have, I thanked my private teacher. Oh, thank you for all the work you've done with Justin. And like, oh, and he goes, I haven't done anything. He's the one who practices the saxophone, right? So I can take no credit for anything they're doing. But I would say that private teachers, they do a lot, right? But it's still the student. And you know another group of individuals who do a lot for students? They're middle school directors. They're middle school directors. And you know what? You know your middle school directors care when they're here at the concert. Mr. Harrell, Mr. Fontaine, ladies and gentlemen. And the little one. Who's the little one? Oh, no, say a little hello. All right. So thankful. So grateful. What's next? Another song. Let's do this. A last song. This is a fun song. This next song, I'm going to need your help, though. Not right now, but in a moment. Yeah. Did you guys bring your clapping hands tonight? Okay, let's hear your clapping hands. What you got? Let's see what you got. Perfect. Don't wear them out. We're going to need those. Anybody up for singing tonight? Anybody sing here? Singers. Great. So we're going to need you later. I went to a Bobby McFerrin concert once, and he had the whole audience sing. I'm no Bobby McFerrin, but we're going to try to have you sing later. You guys okay with that? I'm letting you know right now, I'm planting the seed, right? I'm planting the seed, just so you know when it comes to that time. How will you know? You'll know. You'll know. I'll take less. Ladies and gentlemen, Jazz 2. Round of applause for Jazz 2. Will Ronow. What are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Will Ronow. Round of applause for Will Ronow. The one, the only senior in the group. Okay, here's your turn. Ready? Everybody, hands together. And 1, 2, and clap, ready, and. That's good. Keep it going. All right, next level. You ready? Keep clapping. Follow me. And everybody say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. You say yeah, yeah. You say yeah, yeah. That's good. Keep clapping. That might be a little too low for some of you. So we'll try the tenor part. Let's see if I can do it. Well, you sound fantastic. Here we go. Follow me. Everybody say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, good job. Keep clapping. Trombones, what you got? 1. Will, you sound fantastic. 1, 2, and everybody say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say, good job. 2. Jazz, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz 2, stand. Jazz 2, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz 2. Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. We will be right back. Actually, we're going to bring on combo, and I'll tell you about the combo while Jazz 2 exits the stage. Fantastic job. Another round of applause for Jazz 2. Our pre-show fantastic music was brought to you by Combo B and Friends, Combo B. And the next coming up is Combo A. And this is a lot of fun because last year Combo A, with some seniors who graduated who are now freshmen in college, they auditioned and were accepted into the Monterey Next Generation Jazz Festival. So they never had a chance to play for you, right? And so the group of individuals, come on, gentlemen. These gentlemen, they got 3rd place at the Monterey Next Generation Jazz Festival, which is a humongous honor. Humongous honor. So only fitting to let them play for you, right? So I'm going to, and then you gentlemen, you can use any one of those microphones to talk into, like when you introduce the song. So I'm going to get out of the way.
Hello. Hi, we are Los Alamitos Combo A, and I want to take a moment to introduce the people in the group. So on saxophone, we have Santiago Lopez. On trumpet, we have Nathan Morones. On bass, we have Ryan Otsuka. And my name is Max Nguyen, and I play drums. So, we decided to get together and for the last concert play a tune. I think that you guys all know. It's called Donna Lee, and this tune is actually Santiago's winning performance for Spotlight Music Center. So, yeah. But this is going to feature everybody, but thank you for coming out. And yeah.
Combo A. Can you see why they made it to the Monterey Next Gen? Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So we're going to do a really quick, we're going to do a little mini break right now, 5 to 10 minutes. We have some cables that we need to fix that we noticed that are not giving us the best results. So we want to get the best results for Jazz 1. So if you would hold tight, going to play some house music. We'll be right back, 5 to 10 minutes. Be right back. All right. You stayed. Thank you. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't you love hearing the progression, right? From jazz 3 to jazz 2. Such a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. Jazz 1. Yeah. You know, a couple years ago we got gray suits for Jazz 1, and we were at the Irvine Jazz Festival, and it was either the McAuliffe or Oak Middle School band that was there. I think Jazz 1 pulled up on the bus. McAuliffe and Oak were already there, taking all the first place trophies. And Jazz 1 got off the bus, and a parent said, Mr. Pidia, this is what I heard, that the middle school kid said, "There's Jazz 1. There they go." Right? And the high school kid just like, whatever, just walking, right? Have no idea, just, there's Jazz 1. And that's the unique thing, right? It's like varsity, right? You want to make it to varsity. It's a big deal. And some of these students have been there here in this band since their freshman year, because that's how they've been playing all this time. And I'm going to sit in the chair and listen too. It's so fun, and it's such an honor to hear these students play this well. But here's the unique thing. I was talking to Mrs. Alfaro in the during the break, and her daughter, is senior, and is at Los Al at home. And I mentioned to her that this is only the second time today. Today is only the second time that they have played all together like this all year long. Right? We've been split up in thirds. 1/3 in cohort A, 1/3 in cohort B, and 1/3 at home. Turning their camera on, listening to what we're doing in class and trying to follow along with the delay, and right? It's like every one of them should get a grit award, right? And yet they're here. Yet their camera was on. Yet when I'm excited for them to blow you away. Here comes Jazz 1 playing Groove Merchant. Here we go. I should look at you guys ready? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, party time. saxophone section. Alejandro Miranda. Sabro. Eric Schultz. Eric Schultz. Eunice Yoon. Eunice Yoon. Santiago Lopez. Groove Merchant. Groove Merchant. I think I saw Mr. Crockett in the house. Is Mr. Crockett here? Say hello to Mr. Crockett. Mr. Crockett is our new marching band and concert band director. Thank you so much for being here and supporting us. All right. This set you're hearing from Jazz One is chosen by the seniors. Chosen by the seniors. You'll meet the seniors in a little bit. But they asked if they could choose the songs, and of course, great. They have great taste. It's always good to know that your teenagers have great taste, right? I think it's something we try to instill in them, right? Taste. Taste in music, taste in food, taste in their friends, right? Making good choices there. But when they're making artistic choices like the songs you're playing, like, wow, so proud, right? I know you're proud. I am. I love that song. The next song is a lot of fun. It's kind of fast. Are you okay with fast songs? It's fast. Fast. I don't even know how fast it is. I'm not going to count it off. It's too fast for me. I'm going to let our drummer count it off. This song is called Shade of Jade. Brown. Benicio, how Brown? Max Nguyen. Max Nguyen on the drums. Santiago Lopez on the tenor saxophone. Andrew Creighton on the alto. Benicio Halbron on the bari saxophone. A shade of jade. You know, wow. If you were chosen as a California all-state jazz musician or a Southern California all jazz ensemble member, please stand. Please stand. Round of applause. California all-state Max Nguyen on drums, and Southern California honor jazz members here. And you met someone earlier, Andrew Ben Savage, who also made it. So proud of these students. Wow, that was fun. Let's recognize these winners. Directors Awards. All right. Shining Star, none other than Mr. Max Nguyen. Shining Star. These awards, we will hand them out at the end of the concert in the room. All right. I created another new award. It's called Band Mom. It goes to Danielle Sontag. She takes care of this band. They're a tough band to take care of, but she handles it. Danielle, great job. Thanks so much for helping this band, right? Organizing so much. We have a beach bonfire coming up. You know, gosh, 23rd. The Grit Award. The Grit Award. I mentioned that we have these students who are low sal at home. It's tough. It's tough. You know, I have a lot to learn, and a lifelong learner. And what I'm really enjoying learning now is trying to my best to understand what it's like to be a teenager. It's been a long time since I've been a teenager, right? You know what I mean. You're parents. I don't have kids, but I try to soak in as much as possible and try to understand where they're all coming from. And this year's been challenging, and so that's why this Grit Award is so important. And there's a student who has persevered through all types of things that we can all probably associate with, or maybe not, right? And the Grit Award this year goes to Isabella Murray. Wave and say hello, Isabella. Lots of grit. I mentioned earlier that we have 2 awards that are nationally recognized awards. One is the Woody Herman Award. Woody Herman was a fantastic woodwind specialist, clarinet specialist, reed specialist, and also led a world-renowned jazz ensemble had for many, many years. Did Rusty play with Woody Herman? He did, right? Yeah, we have a local saxophone teacher who, he may be watching tonight. Hey, Rusty. He played with this band. So the Woody Herman Award, Woody Herman is a jazz legend. Jazz musicians of the time would have loved to be in his band, right? They call it like the traveling, the herd, Woody Herman and his herd, and they traveled the world. Great music, people dancing, and just like, would come from miles around to see this band. And the Woody Herman Award this year goes to an individual who is a leader in this ensemble, right? If I'm not in front of the band, I know without even having to ask this person, this band will get led, will get tuned, and they'll start, because this individual, not only is he have fortitude, is he trustworthy, is he intelligent, is he kind, is he mindful, but he also is a valedictorian. And that's none other than Alejandro Miranda, Woody Herman Award. Stand up, Alejandro. Yeah. Soak that in. That's for you. All right. The next award is the Louis Armstrong Award. And this is a special award. I received this award when I was in high school. It means a lot to the entire nation, the jazz community, jazz education, but also professional jazz musicians, right? Louis Armstrong, as you know, was not just a trumpet player, right? He was a musician, but not just a musician, but almost like a way of life, right? He represented America at its best, right? He did not have the best upbringing, but he decided to pick up an instrument, and because he was kind of had a gift, and his gift, he realized it, and he decided, I'm going to take this gift, and I'm going to spread love and joy and passion throughout, not just my community, but my country and the world. And we all know Louis Armstrong by his sound, his smile, his singing. And when we think of jazz, we think of Louis Armstrong and the impact he made. This next musician, or the musician and the student who receives this award this year, is kind of the same. Has developed a gift. And when you hear his name, you're going to realize that this just wasn't given to him. He's worked tirelessly, worked very, 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 very hard. This musician, from the very beginning, is always auditioning and auditioning and auditioning. And early on, he got some no's, but that did not deter him. He kept practicing and kept going for it. And before long, Southern California Honor Jazz. Before long, one more time, go to jazz festivals and get soloist award after soloist award, and it's starting to say something's going on here. At the Reno Jazz Festival, most outstanding saxophonist out of the entire jazz festival. Pretty big deal, right? At the Riverside Community College Jazz Festival, most outstanding jazz musician. 2 years in a row. He's like, wait a second. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what kind of love I can spread out there in this world. I'm going to audition for this thing called the Downbeat Magazine Jazz Award. What do you know? The Downbeat Magazine, the most prestigious jazz magazine on the planet, recognized this individual as the most outstanding high school jazz tenor saxophonist. Wait. Twice. Now you can applaud. Twice. But there's more. I'll do my best. Then there's the National Young Arts Award. The National Young Arts Award. And recognized twice for that. National Young Arts Award. Doesn't stop there. And this is even during COVID time. Oh, it's supposed to be challenging during COVID, right? Not for this individual. Not with someone with drive and a dream and a passion. Nothing can stop him. He decides, I'm going to go local. And audition for the Los Angeles Spotlight Award. Last year, recognized. This year, the grand finale winner for the Los Angeles Spotlight Award. Round of applause for that. I know you already know who I'm talking about. And forgive me if I've missed anything. I may have. Doesn't mean it wasn't important to me. There's a long list. So listen, the Louis Armstrong Award, without further ado, the most prestigious award that this school is going to give out, goes to none other than Santiago Lopez. Santiago Lopez, keep standing. Santiago Lopez. You know, it's time to recognize our seniors. We had an orchestra concert last night, and it did fantastic. And this is the tough part, and but it's like bittersweet, and I'm happy for them. You know, seniors they're ready, right? Seniors don't need to be here another week or two. Like today was their last day, right? Today was their last day. they've they've done a great job. They've persevered. So seniors, let's stand up. Oh my gosh, jeez, there's a lot of seniors. Give them a round of applause. Would you stand up for our seniors? They're our leaders. Will Ronow, get over here. Where's Will Ronow at? Will Ronow, come on stage and join us. Will Ronow, keep applauding. Will Ronow, get on stage. We love you. We're going to miss you. We have a senior dinner next week, and we're going to hang out and just enjoy some food and good times. There's a lot of seniors this year. You've paved the path. You've paved the path. You've all worked really hard. And this band is what it is because of you. And next year, seniors, they're gonna be doing their best to follow in your footsteps. Big shoes to fill. You ready for more music? All right. I'm going to put this microphone down. And you know what? I mean, I know it's late, but I think we have time. If you want an encore, we might be able to play one more song after this song, too. So here we go. Besame Mucho. Brandon Murray. Brandon Murray. Kevin Moronis. Ladies and gentlemen, Jazz One, thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you so much for being here tonight. If you like what you heard, keep clapping. If you want to hear one more, maybe. Do you want to hear one more? Or is it too late? It's Friday night. It's Friday night. One more? All right. We'll do one more a little bit for you. Here we go. Hey! Thank you so much for coming tonight, everybody. Let's hear it for Jazz 3. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Jazz 2. Let's hear it for us, Booster Parents. Let's hear it for you. And you know what? Let's hear it for Jazz 1. Let them hear it. All right, you're the best. Thank you, and good night. Yes, stand up. Thank you so much.